I want to briefly talk about gacha games, or more specifically, how they function. You see, the usual formula is that people play a gacha game, and maybe they enjoy it. Then the people who work on said gacha notices that they have people playing their game. So they work on the game even more. They'll add new modes, new endgame content, or have a bunch of events planned back to back. Not Faye though. You know, some developers, they just fucking love their player base, as if they had adopted 3 million children. So sometimes they'll shower them with gifts for any little occasion. A special holiday? Here, have some in-game currency so you can do a 10 roll. It's on us. You watch the new anime based off our game? Thank you. Here, take this ticket so you can just pick any character you want and summon them. You successfully took a shower and remembered to apply deodorant? Oh my god, I'm so proud of you. Here, I'm going to transfer money directly into your bank account. No, please, I insist, you've earned it. The point I'm getting at here is that some of the devs will show that they care, and it isn't always just by giving us a bunch of in-game items. No, sometimes they'll actually listen to their player base. Not Faye though. For example, maybe they'll notice people on Twitter complaining about certain aspects of the game, like maybe they didn't like something about a certain event, or grinding for a certain material just takes too long. So what the devs will do is actually listen to their players' feedback and try to make improvements to the game to make it more enjoyable for everyone. And there's no better time to do all of what I just mentioned than during a game's anniversary. Anniversaries are a big deal for gacha games. They're a celebration of the game having a successful year. And when an anniversary rolls around, the developers usually take that time to acknowledge that their game wouldn't be around if it weren't for their player base. So to thank them, they give out free stuff. They give out a bunch of summoning materials, make grinding certain materials easier, add a special anniversary event to the game to celebrate. Hell, some of them even give you daily free summons. Some even give you the opportunity to buy discounted packs of summoning materials that let you get a guaranteed 5-star or SSR or whatever. And some even just straight up let you pick any character that you want. Now, it's not always like this. Some gachas on their first anniversaries maybe sort of fuck it up immensely. But after realizing that they have literal millions of people playing their game, they turn around to make the next one better. Not Faye though. In fact, I've started to notice that every anniversary celebration after the first year of Faye actually got worse. Other gacha games strive to make their games better for their entire player base. They'll implement new changes to the game that just make things easier for everyone. Quality of life changes, you know? Let's look at Dragalia Lost for example. A few months ago they added auto replay, and it's exactly what it sounds like. By turning it on, the game will automatically restart a level that you just cleared as many times as you want. This is an extremely useful addition to a grind-heavy game like Dragalia. I can turn it on and put my phone to the side so I can grind materials and do something like my homework at the same time without having to even touch my phone. How much does this feature cost? Nothing. It doesn't cost a single penny. Why is that, you might be asking? Well, it's because auto repeat is something that's standard in a lot of gacha games. There's absolutely no reason to charge your players for it. How about this? Let's step away from gameplay related changes and talk about something more fun, like costumes. Some gachas give you the option to get special costumes or skins for a character. Most of the time, these skins are simply just cosmetic changes. You know, something to make a character look shiny and brand new again. The biggest games I can think of off the top of my head with this feature are Azure Lane, Fate Grand Order, and Grand Blue Fantasy. Not every gacha has this feature, but for the ones that do, how much do you think they're charging for these skins? Nothing. To get them, you just have to play through certain events or buy them using materials. And in Grand Blue's case, if you have multiple versions of a character, you can freely swap around their skins to whatever versions of the ones you have. Now, for their third anniversary, Faye has decided to add these features to their game. Oh cool, so these mechanics are free just like how they are in the other gacha games that I mentioned, right? No, bitch! You want this feature that's standard in other gacha games? Tough shit! Oh, but don't worry, Faye is nothing if not generous, so they're only gonna charge you $10 a fucking month to have access to these gameplay enhancing elements. It's only the cost of 2 whole games per year. You know, it'd be one thing if this was a one-time purchase of $10, but $10 a month would be better spent on something like Netflix or Crunchyroll, in my opinion. Now, if you're already someone who spends hundreds of dollars on this game already, paying $10 more a month probably isn't a big deal for you if you want to get the pass, so nobody's stopping you. But this pass is bullshit. I'd say not to buy it, but the better solution would just be to delete the game altogether and play something better. Hell, I know I sure as hell have. If I'm being honest here, I'm more upset at the complete lack of acknowledgement and clarity that the devs have given to everyone complaining. They fucked up Arena and ate their raids beyond repair by adding in the BST boosting skills and mythic heroes. And they failed to make any new interesting modes to the game. The key word here is interesting. It's very obvious by their actions that they only want to please the whales who constantly spend money on the game. Anyways, long story short, Fire Emblem Heroes sucks. I genuinely hope this game crashes and burns to the ground. Not only have they locked essential quality of life changes behind a paywall, but they choose to shove it in your face at every opportunity. And they have continuously ignored player feedback and prioritized filling their pockets over making their game enjoyable. And on top of all of this, they've committed the greatest sin of all. This game has been out for 3 years and they still haven't added Selene! By the way, like the video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.